I'm actually in shambles. I'm actually in shambles. I think a lot of people like Blazor. When trying to add two strings in Lua, attempt to perform arithmetic on a string value. So even worse, right? Because it's like 1.5 plus 1.5. Wait, what? Oh, so maybe it's just Lua JIT. Maybe Lua doesn't let you do that. Lua? Print 1.5 plus 1.5. No, I'm getting... Maybe later versions of Lua, they removed that, but Lua 1.5 still there. Everything I knew. It hurts. It hurts, man. I don't know. Maybe. Well, someone's saying in chat they got it. What about v equals 10? It's so over, chat. It's so over. Maybe I just turn stream off. I'm just gonna go get a C# job, break out my khakis, go full bore, get a pocket protector, start writing things down with pen, writing memos, attending stand-up, not saying that I'm blocked, you know. Yeah. Yeah. It hurts. Man. Yay! I'm gonna go start applying at Microsoft till I get hired. All interpreted languages are the same. All right, so we have a ton of stuff in this one. Fork Lua, smart. Time to fork it. Provide some automatic any arithmetic run string, try to run a string a number following the usual rules. It's not that bad. You're right, because it's like it only does it if the string actually works. It doesn't like do crazy magic for it. It just still makes me sad. This should make people happy. I'm ready, D'Artagnan. Okay. Let's go back to eval. Oh, you know what would be crazy, chat, that I just realized? We can write part of our standard library in Lua once we get far enough. You know, I just realized, like, I can have Lua. I can write part of the standard library in Lua. That's pretty funny, actually. Yeah. Also, this does not concat. Right. Yes. Yeah. It is not as bad as it could be. Nordic. Nice for streaming today, so I can enjoy some coding. Hey, thanks, Mule. Appreciate it. All right. So, where are we here? I think it might be time for us to start thinking about how to raise errors. Because we need to do, we could do imports, but I think probably the better idea next is that we need to handle this situation where we have, where we can do, not this one, API call. What was the other one? I don't remember what it's called. Arg check. We need to do this. This is like a must have for Lua, and we haven't had this conversation yet about returning errors. And so it's probably time that we do that, you know? So the main thing here is we're just going to have to change a bunch of these to be, they're going to have results, which is okay. But like this just turns into a result. And I guess you can raise anything as an error, right? Errors are also just values in Lua. Like you can make a new error that's just like a table. So it's really like you have you almost have like this, which is like Lua result. is a value t result, like this. Let's just do this probably. Let's go ahead and go back to our arg check, and we will just comment out this file to do sweet uncomment this file. Great. And we will start doing some writing some in our statements. So we need to make a new statement, pcall Lua. Yes, here. And we just want to do something like this. The first thing we need to do is we need to be able to say local throws is a function, and then we just need to say error. Oh, this is an error, right? We want to do local okay error pcall throws, like this. And then we want to assert error equals this is an error, like this. That's what we want to do. And then assert not okay. And we are now ready. We don't have this yet. So this is where we're going to start being able to start saying, okay, well, we got to start, instead of failing, we're going to return an error. We're going to return an error here. And we're going to probably need to do a few other things as well. Eval. So let's go here. Let's actually go Lua value. Yeah. But sometimes our result could return something else. Like it could return a list of values, or it could turn a single value. So like this is probably what you want to do here instead. So let's go ahead and do lib. Let's go Lua result ml. Let's do this. Type t is this value t result. Module value. Oops. Value is values.value. Okay, let's go open core. Okay, so then what do we want to do here? We'll have to start making some nice binds and some other things like this, but we'll sort this out here. 1.5 plus, dude, I know. I'm aware. It hurts me, but what can you do? It hurts me, but what can you do? Oh no, what happens? It just adds it. You can remove support for that. I currently do have support. I actually currently do have support for that removed. Because I only add numbers. You can actually see it right here. We only add numbers. So currently we're saying no, you're not allowed to. Stop pasting it! It already hurts enough. Oh my goodness. You can already say I made Lua better. True. I like how also it sort of seems like you're saying 1.5. Like, cause the double quotes when you're typing, sure, 1 point.
I hurt myself to.
That is the perfect theme song for this moment. That's the perfect theme song for this moment. I hurt myself today. Today we found out that Lua lets you add strings. And I thought we were different than JavaScript. You know what I mean? I thought we picked not JavaScript to put inside NeoVim, and here we are. Here we are. Fortunately, you guys missed me crying. I had tears in my eyes. Is Prime still streaming? Prime! Is your stream still on? Prime! Hello, you're still streaming. Oh, it's his internet scuffed. His internet scuffed. Oh, there we go.
Whoopsie daisies.
Oh, whoopsie daisies. Whoopsie daisies. It's true. He can't read. What's up, chat? My name's Teach, by the way, for those of you who don't know. We can't even end stream. I know. Right now we're working on a Lua interpreter. I cannot read, but I can do math. 1.1 plus 1. Dang it, Ryan! So at least, though, if you do a non-valid number, it'll give you an error. Doesn't JS just, like, coerce it? Is that true? Node? 1.5 plus 1.5? Okay. The Lua version is so much better than this. The Lua version is so much better than this. Okay. Ah! No. Okay, I feel so much better. 1.5 plus 1.5. Okay, this one works. 1.5 minus 1.5. I feel so much better. And so everything besides it, that works. Okay. Nice. Let x is 1.5. X plus equals 1.5. Oh, okay. Okay, nice. Lua is saved. All right, we've been salvaged. It's okay. Lua is much better than this option. Okay, 1.5 minus 1.5. Double strings. That's why TypeScript exists. Okay. Const a number or string. 1.5. Now what? Okay. Where is your TypeScript now? Where is your TypeScript now? Huh? Okay. The end is near. This is why you use TypeScript. I'm using TypeScript now, chat. Now you can do nothing. Oh, man. Might as well just use any. You can even say it's a number, but use a string in runtime. True, it's a good point. Hype! What are we hyping, Prime? Number equals string, it just makes sense. Converted to zero-based languages, it will be converted 0.5, 0.5. Try plus 1. Plus 1.5 plus 1.5. Nice, because we can just turn the string into a number. What teach? Lisan al teach? Europe trip? I heard Prime's been to Europe many times. Actually, I don't know that that's true or not, but that's just what I heard. Great video idea. I know. Prime, oh my goodness, that reminds me too, since you like the video idea, and speaking of drama, did you hear about the people were making fun of you on Twitch, or not on Twitch, I was gonna say Twitter, but that's the wrong name too, on x.com lately? They've been saying you sound like an owl. Who? Classic. Oh man. Who? You've just gotten owled. Oh, let's go, chat. I don't think he fell for it. I think he knew. But he helped me out with that one, so I appreciate it. I got too excited to do the joke, and then I choked. Joked so hard on the delivery. Oh, but Prime, don't tell Adam. I don't know if Adam's here, but don't tell Adam. We're gonna get him with that one in Dallas. Okay? We're gonna get him with that one live. You know he's gonna fall for it so hard. Oh, man. Oh, he's going to fall for it absolutely so hard. And then he'll be embarrassed about it for the whole week for no reason. Oh, man, that'll be so good. Speaking of, does everyone know that we're going to be at Laracon? Selling some coffee. Hopefully playing basketballs. The boys are back in town. Oh, the boys are going to be back in town. So that's going to be pretty exciting. Heard it on the podcast. Laracon's over Laravel and Lambo. Yes. All of the above. All of the above. Shouldn't you be vice president of Laravel by now? I tried. Speaking of embarrassment, we're going to Laracon. No, it's going to be hype. Laravel's awesome. I think I'm the only one who's built something in Laravel. Now, did I finish it? No, but I at least ran PHP on my machine. After PHP like 3, when Prime was last writing PHP. Because I already know Prime's going to say, I grew up on PHP. Yeah, we know. We know, okay? We're aware. There weren't any other programming languages around at the time. Prime's going to rap at Laracon. True. I grew up on PHP. Adam started a Laravel tutorial on stream. Oh, I remember. But I don't think he got far enough to actually run Laravel on his computer, right? I don't think he actually got that far. Anyways, chat, now that we're done making fun of Lua, we can get back to writing OCaml for Lua. And pretty exciting stuff here. Because what are we going to do? We are... Gotta go. See ya. Bye, Prime. Thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. Back in my day, meme. Exactly. We're working on... Teach didn't see the barbecue post? I did. Oh, Prime didn't see the barbecue post. Oh, but I did, though. I was in this photo, and I liked it a lot. That's pretty sad, Ryan. That is pretty sad. Coding stuff for an enterprise CMS written in vanilla PHP. Is that an alternative to Laravel or something? Okay, so what are we doing right now? How's it going with Interpreter? It's going very good. Very good right now. We are all the way to here. We're not really ready for this yet. But look at this. Look at how much we can do. Let's go to this. We can do all of this. We're executing this. We're doing recursive functions. We're doing math. We're doing comparisons. We can do strings. We can do writing. We can do assert. We actually have all of this. We're actually like kind of far, but is it fast? It's not that fast. No, it's not that fast yet. There's probably some stuff we need to do to think about how to make it faster later. I mean, it's not like the slowest thing in the world. Like it's not Python. You know what I mean? But it's like, it's still not fast. So we sort of have to see what we're going to do for some of those. I created my first website in vanilla JavaScript and PHP. Nice. Is a tree walker interpreter? Yes. It is a tree walking interpreter right now. Maybe later we will try it with like doing a bytecode thing. Why didn't we pick Rust? Well, one, I wanted to finish the project, but two is this like parsing library for OCaml is so cool. It is LR1. I think so. Yes. It's so awesome. I mean, look at this. This is how we write our parser. We just write it the same way as basically, Lua writes their grammar, right? So it's like, it's basically just as easy as writing this. And then we get out a type-safe grammar that does all the right things, and we can use pattern matching and all the goodies as soon as we're done, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful. It's so good. So like, look at this, right? You want to write if, condition, expression, then, if block, else ifs, else block. I mean, look at that. It just works great. You mean there's like no regex? Well, so this is the parser. This is after the tokenizer or the lexer, right? So the lexer has some regex, of course. You need some way to describe things, but the regexes are also quite simple because all you're doing is breaking text into tokens. So it's very cool. Rustation equals frustration. Yeah, you can't spell frustration Close. I was going to say you can't spell frustation without rustation, but I think I choked. Could have used pest parser. We could have. But I'm not going to. Without rust. Regex over pattern matching? No. The regexes are just for taking strings and turning them into tokens. Are you a 3-star programmer? I don't know. Out of how many stars? Oh, hey, thanks, Ardo. Out of 13. Out of 11. You guys are giving me a lot of different numbers. It's a Michelin rated programmer. True. That's because I make everyone tired when I'm programming. It's worked on since I've returned for this or a bunch of other stuff. Very cool. I tend to make handwritten parsers, either recursive sent or Pratt. Yeah, both are cool. This song is good. 1 + 2 stars. True. Try new keyboard is bamboozling me. Yeah. Manier's kind of like built into OCaml in some ways. Like it's a very commonly used thing. So I wanted to try it to get an actual perspective on whether I liked it or not. So yeah. So anyways, that's what we're doing. So what are we doing now? The tire joke. Thank you. Appreciate it. What are we doing now? We are adding errors to like the runtime. Up till now, we've just been doing super simple version where we just basically error in OCaml. Wait, you can do question mark and oh yeah. You can just literally write it like this. Like, oh, it's maybe a semicolon or maybe it's terminated. That turns it into an option. Yeah. Yep, and you can do star for 1 or more or 0. Or you can do star for 0 or more, turns it into a list. You can do plus for 1 or more. It's very cool. There's like lots of really awesome stuff you can do. Just skill issues if you need errors. Well, the problem is I have to interpret other code. So it's like your skill issues. That's funny. Did you guys read this 3-star programming thing on stream today or on Prime Stream or what? Do you know I don't use exceptions, I use variants in the C++? Nice. You can do it with art. Yeah. Well, it's because arguments are also just rules, right? So they're called, I think there was a different word. I don't remember. Maybe they're not called rules. I thought these are all just basically called rules, right? So it's like anything that's a rule, you can do more things inside. You could do a more complicated rule inside of this as well. Just starts to kind of be a little bit annoying to read. Copy Rust on this, maintaining parallel impl, not updated Rust in a while though. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to go to eval, and we're going to have a bunch of errors. Why are we going to have a bunch of errors? Well, because we're going to need to be able to return... we need to start returning results instead of just a value or a value list. Try to copy Rust on this. I'm a huge fan. Nice. EIC is literally just type R, then so any syntax is valid inline, so is the valid just normal. Yes, exactly. Yep. Very recursive, very OCaml. Very recursive and very OCaml. We need results. True. So now we have to figure out what are we gonna do for this. I do kind of wonder too if we should. This probably should return. This probably should be a result as well. Like probably all of these should basically be results. Because basically what I'm thinking here is we need to be able to. I am wondering if I can cheat a little bit and we can say some places should only have one result. I don't think we can. So let's try this. We'll go down to here and we'll say. This is just basically Lua result T, like this. So now none of these are going to work. We should be able to do this, and each of these should be able to return like okay, 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 okay. So now here's where we start having some like goofiness, right? Is because each of these can return a result. So we have to figure out where along the way we're going to use I I'm newbie. Can you explain how Webpack and Orland language using it, like parts of C++, add the rest in Java? Sure, they can talk to each other with like some communication format, like maybe they send JSON back to each other or protobuf, or they communicate by like writing to the same database and reading to it. Or one of them is like running somewhere else and it just asks questions from the other API. Just like how your program doesn't have to run in the same language as like Google's, right? Because they can just like make an HTTP request and get the result back. Same, you know? Any result errored, all errored. Yeah, that is what we're gonna have to do. So I'm trying to sort of decide. Like one of the things we could do is if all of these are going to be returning like one type, and most of the time, so here's basically the thing that I don't like right now, is I sometimes call first prefix, because basically there's this concept in Lua where like some things only have one sort of return slot, basically. Right? So some spots can only say, oh, we're only going to return one thing and use that. The rest of them don't matter. What happens if I do the following? arg2. What are you saying, Real? Is the comma missing on purpose? What are you into looking as a first try at interpreter dev? Thorsten's book is really good. Interpreterbook.com is a great sort of foray into interpreters. So definitely go with error variant. Yeah. So I'm almost wondering, like, should I go to results here? Because I'm also kind of wondering, can we... Robert Nystrom's is also good. Can we sort of do something here where we go, instead of this, we go, let's say, like, type example, right? And we can say Lua equals 0 divided by 0. It's just nan. We say, like, tuple. Where we say, like, single value of value t. We say multiple of value t list, or we say error of value t, right? Something like this, right? Yeah. What if the comma is missing? Well, we'll error earlier along, right? Unless it's a valid function call. So like we'll error before we get here. This is errors for like evaluating. So I'm almost wondering, oh, I have to unhard code div by 0 on my system. What? Decided not to send my... yeah, crafting interpreter is very good though. So like it'll error in parsing, Real. So then I'm kind of, because if I do this, I wonder if I can't I do like at unboxed as well or something? I don't even know if that would work. Because sort of my thought here is, what if we make this so that I don't have to create a list to put a single value in? That seems good. What's up, John? So that's kind of what I'm wondering, right? Like, what if we do this? I don't know. I don't know that this is any better, though. This kind of seems like it's just going to end up in the same spot. The reason that I want to do that, though, right, is because I kind of want to say, like, hey, when I call this one, I know I always only want a single result. But it's still just kind of weird. Also, I can change this to be UF. Because then this is actually like... Okay, so then we need to go back to here and we can do like let star is result bind. I think this will work, because then I think I should be able to let values, whoops. We can do open Lua result. Oh, but now we have, oh, right. So then we should be able to let star values is this. Maybe we should do open result syntax, something like this, right? And we go module syntax equals this and this. Oh, and this should be like standard lib dot result line or something like this, right? So now we should have values, which is a value t list, and then we can go values list head value is list head option here in OK value, and then we just delete this. Oh, right. This should be Lua result T, like this. Yeah. Okay. There's probably some way that I can write this a little bit like better. Because like each of these should be okay, and then this should be... The rest of those should all be fine. And then we're basically going to do the same idea here with first expr, first prefix. We'll just go boop, 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 boop. But instead of this, it's eval expr. And then this is expert. And then we'll do this. Okay. What is async VR? What? I don't know. I meant lang. Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Type value T. I am so confused what's going on with you goofs. How this interpreter works. It lexes and parses and then tree walks. So wherever we have something like this, we need to change this to be okay. Whoops. And then this can just be like this. And this can be like this. Oh, whoops, not this. Here you go. Unconstructed Boolean. What? That should be value. That should be fine. Yeah. So it unwraps from inside out. It'll make an AST, and then as it goes to evaluate, it has different rules for what it needs to evaluate at any given time. Yeah. Val index. Oh, I see. No, so this should be like this. This should be like this. And then this should return first prefix, first. Oh, see, this is where it's like, yeah, let star expr is this, and then we can go expr like that. Eval dot should be value t result. Oh, it's because we're using eval var somewhere that expects it to be like. Oh, like this. Right, so then this should be this and this. And then this should be okay. This. This should be here and here. Dude, it's so... Oh, man. I just freaking love OCaml, dude. Have you never used classes? No, I've never had to use classes. Okay, so this we need to do something. We need to just write some function that basically handles this idea here. Create experience, find out how people behave before fully deconstructed reality. The music is all Monster Cat chill. Okay, because this is not right. This is like we've got some Lua result T option, blah 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 blah. This is not what we want. We need some stuff here to like iterate over these basically. If you want to know the current song, that should hopefully work. Nice, very cool. So if any of these error, that's like sort of, we have a problem here where we have, where are you streaming news from? Cloud, or from Monster Cat. Him through SH like 10 second delay on key presses. Oh no. Oh no. I really don't know why that keeps happening to you, Ryan. That's so weird. So if any of these error, then we need to be done. And then we need to return an error. I think I need like list fold map maybe. Or we want like map until fold until. Yeah, that's probably what we want, because we want to stop if we get anything here. So we should probably write a function, and blazingly fast. All right, so let's take this and let's go. We need to write some new function here. We'll put this down by like set names. That seems fun. And let's do fold expert. We can do expert fold, something like this. This also needs to take an end. And then it needs to take, oh, this one's kind of goofy. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Because what is this actually? We get a list of fields. This is some field list, which is a list of key and values. Let's just write it out. Let's just write it out here. List fold until. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna say. We've got fields. Whoops. Fields in here. What are we going to do? We've got some init, which is going to be some list, I guess. It would be like OK list or something. No, it can just be a list. And then finish is going to be fun, sort of like fields. OK fields. Sure, that's fine. And then F is going to be like this. And then we're going to go let. Oh, yeah. So we'll go like let expr key. We'll go key is first expr and key in this. Okay. So what are we going to do with this? This is some value. So what do we need to do? Oh, let me think. Okay, I know what to do. Just Lazymoon update the LSPs, or do we need to use like Mason? I'm not sure, Ron. So match key with, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna say okay key, then we're gonna do key value fields. But this isn't right, I don't think. We need to also do the same thing for that. So we can go let value is first expr end value. That's probably not that good of an idea, because it's like, okay, what if you... This is an expression. What did I do wrong here? What is fields again? Fields is a field list. Field is expr option. Ah, got it. Option map key F here. Like this. So now this is Lua T result option. If we have some, or no, oh, but I want to kind of do the reverse of that, don't I? I want to say, oh, right, yeah, okay. So it's like if it's some, okay key, or if it's none, okay value. Man, it's a little bit goofy. Maybe we need to write that in a different way. Okay, right. And then this needs to be... Oh, shoot, right? Because this actually needs to be continue of this. Continue of this. And then this is like stop. Oh, no, no. Is the fun inside your room now? Oh, yeah. I'm having fun. Some, okay, none, okay, 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 none, okay, okay. Which focused? Okay. So this isn't quite right, I still think, because we have basically like T option, T list. Oh, maybe this is okay. Fields. And then let's do this. Use variable fields. AC field list. What is this expecting? Field T option T list number value. So then I thought this would be T option T list. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Number. Do I have number values as a thing? No. Number values of fields should be value T option T list. Okay. Init fun fields, okay fields. Isn't it stop and continue? I already forgot what fold until should do. So we have some accumulator. Continue or stop. And then final takes our accumulator and makes the final. Stop or final. Yeah, that should be final. Okay. Fields is unused. Why is fields unused? How can fields be unused? Do I have too many parentheses somewhere? No, that seems good. List fold until we start with some list. We take this and we add to the list, or we do this and the list. Otherwise, we do stop and we return an error because it's okay and error. I actually thought that was going to work, chat. I actually thought that was going to work. So I don't know why it's not working. What's it say here? The expression must be a record, but the expected type is... Oh, this expression should not be a record. The expected type is mlua.ast.field list. Should be value T option value T list. I don't know why that's not working. And why does it say this is unused? Chat, what am I doing wrong? Fields and fields. Something. Fields. Something and something. What am I doing wrong? There should not be a record. Why should it not be a record? Sure seems... Oh, because I wasn't saying value. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. I should really have been probably more careful with naming some things the same things for variance. It's kind of a bad plan. Maybe we should just open value directly here. Because do we let open value here? Let's just drop this open value here. So it's saying here, let something is not here in table. Which table is this? This is from AST. Why do we have open AST? Aha! I was being dumb. That's why. Aha. Expected type. True. Got it, chat. Got it. Oh, we are so back. We are so back, chat. Prefix. I think this should be... Oh, did we do a open Lua results syntax? Yeah, that should be fine. T. This pattern match type T was expected. Lua T result T. Oh, okay, interesting. So when we're calling eval function, we are doing this not correctly in other spots. That makes sense. Right. Right. So this should be eval block. Got it. Okay, so this should be here and here. And then we should, at the end, be returning for loop. We should be doing... Right, this should probably return a control flow Lua result dot T. Right. So a bunch of these are they're just lying. They're just lying right now. What up, Hamza? How's it going? Okay. This is where I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I should be. Value map step. This one has to succeed because it's just... Oh, no, it doesn't. It could be. Yeah, so this is our value map step. Step is an expert option, right? So step is an option. We're going to get this result. Return to Lua result. Can I do this? Because value map should take this. Oh, I see. Ah, right. This should be okay of this. Yeah. And then this says, hey, you didn't handle that correctly. You are correct. I did not handle that correctly. So then this should be okay value or okay no return. Great. Wonderful, chat. Oh, it feels so good as the pieces just come together one by one. Let's just start back at the top. I think this will be easier probably if I just go from here. This, I'm not a huge... Is there like a result.okay from a... Or like option.result or something? Trying to think, is there a way? Because I actually want to switch these. I kind of want to say some okay key or none. Like both of these are okay. Like okay, I don't know. There's got to be something like that, right? Option. Of option. Okay, option error. I don't know. Okay, it's okay for right now. I'm not in love with this necessarily, but it's fine. This should be... doesn't matter, or error value. Nice. Okay, this passes us out the value as we go. I don't know if the value gets evaluated first or the key. We can switch some of those around later. That's okay. So math bin op should be, yep, those are good. Compare, eval var, eval prefix. Yep. First prefix. Right, this should be here, prefix. And args. So this is where we're like scuffing this. I need something that does basically this, right? That just like maps these or gives me the first error. So this should basically be like eval list of, and then it's like args and this first expr and like this kind of thing in this. And we'll and eval list of L and F, and then we'll basically do we just want to say that it's a list at first, and then we'll do let value is F value, match value with OK value here. Error, we're going to act, but then this is stop, and this is continue. And then this is error here, like this. We can actually just go like this. Error. And then we need to go unused variable act. How is that possible? This should be Lua result t value. Okay, this should be. I guess we should say error, and then we can just go error like this. I don't know if that's causing the problem. What is this thing here? Eval list of args is an expr list, and then this should be here. Rainbow, what's up? 21 months? That's crazy. List, fold. Oh, whoops. Fold until. That's what I mean to do. And then finish is fun L OCaml. Whoops. Type list result T, but was expecting Lua T, Lua result T. No, that's definitely not what we want. Because we want this to be. Whoops. That's definitely not what we want. So we want, let's just say something like this for right now. AST expr list, like this, right? And then what do we want here? We want, this is something that takes like AST expr and gives us this. And what do we want back? We want to say, I've got a T list Lua result T, like this. Oh, so that was right. It was just getting called incorrectly somewhere else. Bunk impl. This should probably do a Lua result T. Right? Because this should be, it might error. It could error. It could error in the function. Of course. Of course. I was doing PEMDAS and math. Oh, that part we've done long ago. That part we've done long ago. Okay, so right now we can go to all, and these need to all be like 23. Okay, nil. Okay, and okay. Great, so now we can actually return errors, chat. We can return errors. We can return errors. We just go like this. Error, string. Oh, let's go. I'm never going to let you down, Sprees. This sure is VS. How did you know? How did you know? Okay. So this returns, okay. This should return, okay. This should return, okay. And then this should return, whoops, error, string. Oh, baby, it's beautiful. Then this should be assert, error, assertion failed. Oh, right, and then we can say string. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Aha, so this is not good anymore, right? Because what we need to do is we need to say something like match this with, okay, doesn't matter, no return. Okay, no return. Or error, 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 error. Isn't this oh yeah, we gotta do this. And we gotta do this args. We can change this. Let star args is eval args. First expert end. Because all of these eval binding, not right. Should be returning an okay. So let's go ahead and, oh, right, this. Okay, beautiful. Set names, list map, experts. Let star values is eval list of experts, first year, boom, boom. And then we'll return, okay, no return, dee. Now we're talking, right? All of these can error. We need to bubble up our errors as we go, right? We need to handle the errors, etc., etc. Wonderful, wonderful. We're getting very close now. Eval block. No, you should return a Lua result.t. We'll just make sure that that's the case. Init here. Yep. No, we can probably just go here. So then what are we going to do? Finish. We'll do okay. List fold until. And this one should also be that values is eval list of expers, first expert end here. And we'll say like this, and then we'll say okay. Okay, and okay. It's not too happy with me. It's not too happy with me. These all need to be stop, okay, break. Oh, right. This needs to be let. Oh, shoot. Right. If this is an error, okay, no, we gotta go back like this. Oh, I got it. Okay. No return. Continue, no return. That's what we need to do. We need to go like this. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Then we have error, stop. error, error. And then this needs to be not okay break, but just break. Stop, return value, stop here. Oh no, because we're stopping. This needs to say this as well. And then this needs to say okay break. Let's go. Why does your IntelliJ look so weird? True. We have something that should look just like standard ML and nothing like it at the same time. Yeah. Beautiful. Love when all the red just goes away. Wonderful. So what do we have? Basically, we're basically just saying, I wonder if we can just go like this. Will this work? And it just really doesn't like that. Oh, right, because it has to be of the same type. Okay, that's fine. So this is like, hey, we're going to keep on evaluating the statements in the block. If we get a break or a return, we're all done. Otherwise, we're just going to keep on going. But if we error, then we got to stop. Return the error right away. Nice. Expression control flow result expected control flow. F takes this. We can definitely break here. That's right, because this should be function index. Yeah, this should be returning a result. Yeah, that makes sense. So this should be okay, no return. Okay, value. Or error, we're going to return an error. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, this one's going to have a lot of them. Eval for names. So let's see here. We should have, this should be this. And then this should be this. And then this should be, oof, okay. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Value equals. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We are hyper focused today. I'm kind of getting far, chat. So now eval string expr. This returns a Lua result, right? So let's go ahead and go to here. Let's this is eval block. Okay, yeah, right. So result or nil. Right, this returns. Okay, so let's go let result in result or nil result. And then this, I think, should just return like this. Then where else are we failing here? Ooh, we're getting close now. We're getting close now. List map. Okay, so let star args is this. Same shenanigans here. Right? Args. This should be probably okay. No return is truthy. We'll do this. stop, eval block, continue. Because now we should have this, and we should be saying, oh, right, we got to actually match this, right. That part's kind of annoying. That's the kind of annoying part about this here. Oh, we can do it. I know. Okay. Let's go like this. We can go match first expert condition with okay, condition 1 is truthy. We'll go here. If it's okay and not this, then we'll do continue. And if it's error, then we're going to stop. And this will be here. And then let's go here. Wonderful. Man, so beautiful, chat. Let values eval list of experts, first expert env. It's just so nice to add literally every single thing here. This should return nothing. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so this is iter, I don't know, while. We want to do dot iter. This code is so nice looking, dude. It's like, and we're going to clean it up even more after we get a little further, but we just, chat, think about what we're doing. Think about how absolutely painful this would have been in rustation land. You know what I'm saying? Like, oops, now we have something else that owns this other thing. Oops, now the lifetimes might be different. Oops, ha 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 ha. Oh, now you have 2 lifetimes of value in there. Oops, whoopsies. No. So we're going to do basically the same thing again here. We're going to do the fold until. And what are we going to do? We're going to say, all right, our init is no return. And then our finish is okay, no return. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put this here. And then this is going to be, we actually don't need this guy at all. And then we're just going to drop this and do this here. This is what we'll return. Bind. Okay. So this should be bind here. We'll just go. Let's go ahead and go like this. Oops. In continue. No return. I guess this could really just be unit, but yeah, this is fine. So then we're gonna go the JS mindset. True. Well, we can compile the JS, Ryan, so it's all the same, really. Okay, so this is where now I almost am like, I feel like I need to do something slightly different. I wonder if I should give myself a new because if I do this isn't going to work, because this is going to say it should be this. But what we should have, can I do this? Let's see what this is. Let star. There's no way this is a good idea. Because result bind takes this. Shoot. How can I write this? Because basically what I want to do here is I want to say, what do I want this to return? I want this to return the value or stop error like this, right? So it's basically like the commit message on legacy piece of code. Yeah, but I'm gonna be so freaking happy if this works. Bind RF is FV if R is OKV and R if R is this. So how can I do this? We have 2 functions basically. What does this even look like? Bind match R with OK. So let's say we have R and F. Match R with OKV, then FV. Error as E. Then we can go stop E. Which would be like core.stop.e or something like this. Oh, but we can't have two different values, can I? Core dot, I don't know, list dot stop or something. Core dot continue or stop dot stop. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so let's just try. Let's just try. Star. Oh! Oh, tell me it works, baby. Oh, tell me it works. Oh, baby. I don't even have to think about the error handling anymore. I deleted Docker Desktop and switched to OrbStack Dev and my work computer is fixed. Good thinking, Ryan. We're going to make it. We're both going to make it, dude. Okay, so now where can you can do let plus for the map part. Yeah. So I know let plus, but I'm not really mapping it right now, am I? Because this should also be stop, error, string. I don't know what it... 5, 1, what does it say? Attempt to index a number value. Whoops. Attempt to index do a better message here. Okay, nice. What's let star mean? Let star is like bind, if that makes any sense to you. It just came in to do something with a preprocessor. I did not. No, but sometimes useful when you don't underwrite result. Okay. Yeah, right. Yep. Okay, so now where else were we doing this continue shenanigans here before? So now I think I can go like this. I can just go result in this, and then we can just go doot results, and then I can just take this and this and this and this away. Oh, I mean, look at that, chat. Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it's so nice. Now, is it a good idea? I'm not sure, but I love it. I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I love it. Where else did I do eval block? I did something else with eval block here earlier. Not a good idea. You can also do let star v in, which is let star v equals v in. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Where else I do... Okay, right, so I did this. Eval block. Where's my error here? So I should go like... Oh, but if this errors, then we have a problem. Yeah. Oh, no, that's good. Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. That's exactly what we want. How many Lua interpreters will you write? Have I written another Lua interpreter besides this? I don't think so, right? Oh, no way, we're compiling again? Oh my goodness, we're compiling again, chat. Pog crazy. Okay. Nice. We must have gotten something backwards though at some point now. Looks good to me. Ship it. Oh, I guess this is because we're going backwards over the fields. Ooh, or we're evaluating them in the wrong order. That could be true as well. For game dev, how would you recommend I start? I want to migrate from web dev. For game dev, how would you recommend I start? I want to migrate from web dev. Like as a career, you're saying, or what? Am I doing this? Do I need to list rev this? Do I need to list rev this then? I have a feeling that some of these I need to list rev. Hello from Spain. I'm watching a microservices course using Node and React. It seems like you're watching me writing OCaml, but could be true. As a career, I don't have any good advice for it besides, like, it seems like you need to build stuff and apply it a lot of places. I don't know anything about the game industry. So, like, I wouldn't want to tell you something that I don't know anything about. Oh, this is calling these backwards. These are backwards. So let's go to like tables. I would just give you the same advice that I give in anything else, which is you need to build practical examples and then you need to make yourself unique compared to other people, right? So that's by like finding ways to stand out. There's a whole bunch of different ways to do that, but yeah. Call first eval list of. So this must be doing this backwards. Index T1, this A, C. T1. Yeah, so we did this backwards for some fold untils. A bunch of these probably need to be list revved. Based is true, spotted, true. Thank you. Thank you. You can tell by the use of let instead of const. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, it must be something that we're doing here. I don't know. Okay, so when I'm thinking of this, right? Which of these spots were we getting backwards? Okay, so we're going continue. We're putting these on here. We need to list rev this at the end too. Nice. That's why it's so nice to have snapshot tests. You can just tell if everything's working again. Do I work with OCaml? Well, the answer is yes or no. Because this is my job. So yes, I'm a professional OCaml streamer. We probably should just tweet that, shouldn't we? I'm a professional OCaml streamer. Okay. There we go. So, yes. Now if you say, have I used it at a job where someone pays me money? The answer is also yes. Because people subscribe. So like some of you right now. Each year, thousands of people around the world suffer from can't read the doxiosis. A story as tragic as the one of Darth Plagueis the Wise, although you probably haven't heard of it. This year, I hope that we're able to solve this problem for a low, low price of $5 a month. How do you have hours to watch me? So I am getting paid to write OCaml currently. Yeah. Petfu guy, I need your help. I'm awesome, but I need to step my awesomeness. Do I go ankle high or high socks when I smoke kids in softball? Oh, as high as you can go, I would say. And then as short shorts as you feel comfortable in. The long socks, short shorts combo, styling on them, it's powerful. David, to maintain include OCaml. What would be a pitch you do for someone with no OCaml experience? Why should I care about these packages? Oh, I don't know. I don't know anything about Debian and why you would want to have the packages, Kapoor. I super don't know anything about that. Tab to control K for completion is much better. Let's go. You mean, or do you mean control Y for accepting? I'm not sure which one you mean. Or control, I don't know which one you're saying, but yeah. Got a friendly face. Is that weird to say? No, it. Chat, you don't have to apologize for sending compliments my way. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, guys, okay, so watch this. Watch this. Is OCaml crucial for what? Oh, I see. I see what you're saying. That's a good question. I don't really know. I don't know what everyone I know who's doing OCaml shenanigans uses OPAM to install switches or like Nix or something. So watch this. Watch how easy this is, chat. Are you ready for this? That's how easy it is to write the error function. So now when we go to pcall and we make this function here, this will work. I don't know what it's going to say when we do this because we haven't really even done this yet. I don't think we're really like doing anything with this result, but we're getting close. So then when we want to go here and we want to do pcall, this doesn't get past an argument. Shouldn't this get past an environment? I'm not sure. There's still a few things missing from my scratch. I still need to find a way to switch out tab for completion and Z to control Y. Oh, nice, Dry. You've been converted. Streamer, you inspired a lot of my Neovan verses. Is that weird to say? Also not weird. Control K for accepting. Don't have anything to explicitly get completions. Oh, gotcha. Okay, interesting. Okay, so then we need to go eval dot first expr, and then do we really not have an environment that gets passed to these functions? Func values function. It's supposed to have an environment itself. It's supposed to get passed. Shouldn't this get passed an environment? We don't have an environment getting passed around yet. That part's a shame. We need to figure that out. What's up? What's up, Waters? Okay, so that part we haven't figured out how to do yet, actually, for pcall, because we don't have sort of like a when we're evaluating a function here, we go to eval and we do impl. This is something that I had sort of thought about before. This doesn't seem right because we don't have an environment. Like, this should definitely take an environment. Because how else is it going to look up like up values and stuff like that, right? That doesn't make any sense. In fact, what probably should happen is functions should save the environment they were created in, whatever their parent environment is. And if they can't find a value in there, they need to look in another spot. What's up, value? Or was that a real question, Scribblam? Or were you just trying to meme? I had assumed that you were memeing, but maybe not. I play your read the Neo manual of it during thunderstorms to help calm my dogs. Oh, man. They actually beat Doom? That's crazy. Only that and Mario Wonder playthrough videos have helped. That's so funny. That's actually hilarious. Okay, we need to add this here to say that the dogs must donate to you. True. There's no way we shouldn't have an environment getting past here. Do playthroughs up only took an hour to beat the first level. Still counts though. This one. Oh, read the whole LTFM. There you go, right there. It's just 10 hours, okay? Using tabs, but I noticed my caps lock never get used. I just got used to holding shift down. Yep, same. I just don't even have caps lock on this keyboard. LOL, seriously? Yeah, seriously. You can go look at the video, and it's me reading for 9.5 hours. It took us 10 hours on that day. We'll probably do the same thing for the Lua manual soon. Okay, so this is where, when we make a function, it needs to capture its original scope. How are you making this without checking the Lua spec? I've written a lot of Lua. So I remember a lot of things from it. I've already read, I think, probably the whole manual. Oh, what up, Prime? Thanks for liking that tweet. No problem. I even gave it the old retweet areno. Prime, I'm actually so far. Given how much you troll, I really had to check it out. I'm actually so far on this Lua interpreter. It's wild. Sorry I'm late. 1 + 1. The only question I have for myself is how far am I going to take this for no reason? Probably far. No, in OCaml, my camels. Elixir is for doing my startup at nighttime. Don't tell Dax I'm working on other projects, okay? You can tell Adam, he won't care. He'll say it's a good idea. Do you feel that you've hit the efficiency curve yet in Elixir? I actually feel pretty productive in it. Or OCaml. Oh, in OCaml, I feel like I'm going really fast. Prime, did you see my parser yet? Yeah, in OCaml, I feel pretty fast. Yeah. This is using Manir. You probably would think is really cool, actually. This right here. Why did they... That's very... Okay, am I the only one that thinks that's a little bit phallic? Maybe it's just because we're on Twitch, but it looks a little phallic, even to me. For a second I thought I went to the wrong site, I'll be honest. But okay, check this out. Check this out. Right, Prime, so you declare all your different tokens here, right? So like these are all the different kinds of tokens. And then look at how easy it is to write the rules for this. And this gets turned into just OCaml. It's like built into the build system and everything. So it's like, oh, what is a binding? Oh, a binding is a var list, an equal sign, and then an expression list. These are rules that I write. And this sort of like captures them and passes it to here, right by the same name. So like basically I have in my binding, I have, oh, hey, it just needs to be a var list and an expr list. Oh, that's kind of crazy, is it not? That I just have to do this? Oh, a function call? Oh, function call is just a function call, but this one's a statement, right? And this like mapping it to different type. So it turns into the whole like typed AST for you that you can write. And you can do tons of nice stuff like this, delimited, like, oh, it needs to be delimited by a do, and then we have our block, and then we have end. I tags also pay for Manir. I know, it's very cool. Right? Repeat statement is just repeat, block, until, expression. And then what does a repeat look like? Repeat looks like this. Repeat is a block and an expression. You want to do optional, or you want to do a list of? Like, look at this is like, oh, 0 or more. You know what I'm saying? This is 0 or more. Manir is an OCaml lib. Yeah. It's like, it's pretty deeply integrated into this, because you have like using Manir right here, and then inside of my lib you can sort of pass. It has its own like block and everything, so it's like quite tightly integrated with the rest of the ecosystem. So it like knows a bunch of things about Dune and OPAM, and everybody like knows about Manir, and it's like deeply integrated, which is also really cool. This part, it's like so easy to write and then read. It's awesome. Oh, and then inside the blocks, it's just OCaml code, right? So like this block inside here, if you have to do something more complicated, you just like do that. You can just write OCaml inside of here, because it's basically, it just gets compiled into OCaml, right? So if you want to write something special for this, you just write the OCaml inside. The OCaml parser is written in Manir. Oh, I didn't realize that the OCaml parser, the real one, was written with it as well. That's very cool. Yeah, so it's super cool. So that's the parser. Okay, back. Okay, bye, Prime. I missed SB Tool Scarlet. Yeah. So anyways, so that's where we are. So we're pretty far now. The thing that I'm trying to figure out now is, well, we are getting farther on errors, which is good. We don't right now when we evaluate something, eval program. We should, instead of doing this, we should be doing eval program. Yeah, program should instead return a Lua result t of a value t. And so let's do oops, let, I was thinking Lua. Fold until init is going to be Lua value dot nil. Yep. Finish is value, which I think, isn't there just like option dot value? Isn't that the same thing? Or result dot okay. Isn't that the same thing? Return. Nice. Actively cannot lurk. I cannot lurk. My body is not designed for lurking. Nice. Did Prime want to be functional bros too? He is. Off stream, all Prime writes is OCaml. He might not let on about it because he's a little bit embarrassed. But it's true. Well, 17 knows about 3 months ago, I came up with the idea for a very useful app. It's a problem we all have. I know practically nothing about programming. In fact, I started just studying JS. I would like to contact someone to get an opinion on the idea how to proceed. What do I do? Well, you find a technical partner, if you can, who's willing to listen to your idea, and then you tell them about it. And then they might steal it, or you learn about programming, and then maybe you can make it for yourself. mean, this app will use AI, but learning will take me a very long time. I mean, this app will use AI. So I don't know what to tell you. What do you... those are named arguments. So this says the argument named init, the argument named finish, and the name f. So you can put them in any order you want. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if you don't have any friends who know how to code, then you're going to have to tell the idea to somebody. If it's really, truly a groundbreaking idea, you should probably be worried someone's going to steal it. Or you'll find out that it's not a groundbreaking idea, and then it'll be fine. So I don't know what to tell you. Basically, like, you know, it's sort of like... value t list. Oh yeah, it can return a list. Yeah, that's fine. Patent the idea first. Hooray, kids are sleeping. Teachers on. Whoop whoop. Patent the idea first. That seems tough. Yes, this worries me. A programmer already told me it's a good idea, but he can't work with it. If it was that good of an idea, he'd quit his job. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what you're looking for from me either. I can't tell you any, like, either you learn to code and you can do it yourself, or you need to find someone who wants to work on it. But it's kind of hard. I don't know. I search coders on Twitch. Right, but I'm saying, like, I do that. Use it. But that's what I'm saying. So what, like, you can say your idea, but then now everyone knows. I'm just a content creator. True. Fair enough. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure what you're looking for from me. I'm not sure what you're looking for from me. That's the part that I can't figure out. Did I do something wrong here? What did I do wrong here? T list T result. Oh, right. I need to say, like, it could be this. Yeah, that makes sense. Code for him for free. I don't know, maybe you know some investors who I can contact. I feel like I'm getting trolled. I'm trying to be super nice because you seem like a nice kid if you're actually 17. But like, I feel like it's hard not to assume I'm getting trolled on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm an investor. Oh, what up, world? Good to see you. What? Just like the scenario of a random person messaging me in Twitch chat and then saying, hey, could you use your resources to connect me to an investor on an idea you don't know what it is? I'm 100% serious. I also applied for Y Combinator, got rejected. So that's what I don't know what you're... So then if... I'm so confused. I'm so confused because I don't know where to ask the question. True, you got rejected by Y Combinator. Now I'm interested. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Y Combinator said no? Okay. Okay. I'm not trolling him. I'm trying to give real advice. It's just difficult to give real advice in this situation. I know nothing about the idea or the person, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're putting me in a very difficult situation trying to answer your question honestly. I'm not trolling. Every answer I've been given is good. Tara, what part have I not given as a good answer? Just because I laughed at part of it and made a joke about Y Combinator doesn't mean that the real answer that I've given are not real. I've given real answers. Like, either you got to find someone that you trust to tell your idea to if it's a really good, groundbreaking idea, or you're going to get someone who takes your idea if it's really good because you don't have anything. Sir Adam Elmore. Okay, that's fair. He could talk to Adam. Adam won't steal his idea. That's true. Or if he did, he'd only get 25% of the way done and then quit. Who is Adam? That's an inside joke. You can skip that advice. The other advice was good. What's up, Batman? Adam, like the vegan Adam, exactly. How about an NDA? No one's gonna sign an NDA to hear your pitch where you don't know how to code and you've already been rejected from Y Combinator. Like, I just don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're just not gonna sign. No one's gonna sign it. No one's gonna give you the time of day. You gotta find some way to prove to other people that your idea is great, whether by making a friend who knows how to code or learning to code and then doing it. I don't know what else to tell you. You know? Up there, though, it's fair. It's fair. It'll take me a very long time. Yeah, where can I find this type of people? I don't know. What do you mean? Where can you find someone? It depends if your idea is really good. But it's like, the odds are, I'm just trying to be nice. The odds are it's not that good of an idea. That's just the likelihood of ideas. So that's why I'm saying I'm trying to be nice, right? Going to take a lot of time anyway. Yeah. It solves a problem that even you have. But as I'm saying, like, Y Combinator said no. Not that I'm saying Y Combinator, like, knows everything. But if it was a real chance to solve a problem a lot of people have and make a lot of money, they probably would have said yes. I don't have friends. Lol, I'm joking. I'm having what problem are you solving? Is it secret too? O5 is the real deal. Effect handlers are very cool. In case you didn't see this as well, effect syntax. This part is so sweet. Add effect syntax. Where's the actual thing here? Effects are becoming like first class, more and more first class part of the language. Where are the examples here? I want to check this one. This is a fork of this one. I want to go back to here. I want to go to... Isn't there one with like syntax? Fix dynamic to use effect. Bring back the effect syntax. Bring master. Yeah, okay. I'll go over this in a sec. I've been in the place this person's fork. Change started the idea is not as novel as you think. How you execute an idea is the value. Yeah. Any change the idea is a shop where you can buy coffee from your terminal. Oh, that's funny. YC applied for another idea. It was for an app for startuppers, like social media for people like me that don't know where to post these questions. Oh, I see. So you didn't submit the idea that you just said to YC. Got you. OCaml is a hackable language. I have operating system final advice. Any advice coming up? Yeah, you should probably study. Social media is mainly just extremely difficult to do. I really want to work with stuff like Soding's rule-based lang. Kid built a working neural net in Minecraft. Dang, that's sweet. Okay, so check this out, though. Check this out, right? So this runs some main function here, right? And what's awesome is you can match on effects. So basically it says, hey, you ran this function and a new effect happened, right? So then you can match on the effects themselves, right? So before you had to use this like effect handler and do all this, like make this module and all these other things. But now they're like a first class sort of idea in the pattern, like in pattern matching itself, which is so cool. Because like these are, so it's just really exciting. So it's like, oh, you could resume, you could continue this. You don't have to continue this. You could cancel it, blah, blah, right? So it's like, oh, it's going to look so much nicer with this. Ooh. Beautiful. So I think OCaml effects are very exciting. Do you not use TS for looks a bit preview and then when it should use TypeScript. It's probably that it doesn't use LSP. So effect is a switch thing. Effects are, how can you say, effects are kind of like exceptions, except they're resumable. So basically like, yeah, it uses, the problem escapes probably LSP is applying additional highlights, which I don't think it does in the buffer because it's not a real file. So what that means is you can like basically delimited continuation, right? That's the better way of saying it, but I don't know if people know what that means. So it's like an exception, except you can resume. So you can like stop running something in the middle of a function and resume it later, but it is in still direct style, right? So it's really cool because the way that you're sort of like, I don't know, you're doing this perform, put, perform, get, right? So you say, oh, I'm going to perform this. Well, this actually could like pause and it could do a network request and do other stuff and come back, and it could be waiting, and you could have a scheduler that's sending these and then waiting for, right? So you can do like async await, or you can do a bunch of other stuff, but it's sort of like a bigger version of this. It's more than just like async await, but that's one of the possible things you can do. Can you explain that? Because I think the hover windows don't use LSP highlighting too. Right, the LSP doesn't have a real file to analyze. No, it's more than just async. So you're writing continuation, when instead of passing callbacks all over the place, you write things in order you would want them to happen. That's one of the things you can possibly do, yes. The other thing is this, with effects, OCaml also added multi-core like parallelism, so it can let you run stuff on like multiple cores and do a bunch of other stuff and a lot. So there's more to effects than just async await. It lets you do a lot of different things, but that is sort of like the really simple example. So it is definitely like C# tasks. I don't know C# tasks. Yeah, so you can track side effects. You could do something else, you know, you could have an effect that emits and you resume, but you could like trace something through the effects or do a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so it's like, yeah, it's like side effect tracking. Whatever you just said is possible with C# tasks. Okay, great. Then yes, sure. Can you send the code inside of the code block in the markdown to the LSP? What file would you associate with it? Where would the LSP know what this file is? What if it's only part of a code block? What if it's not a good top level? No, like, no, you can't send things to the LSP. That's not how it works. You can cancel effects, yeah. You can do a lot of different things with them. I haven't explored them too much. I've only done a little bit. Oh, the other thing that's cool about it is because effects are on, because effects take basically like a type, right? They take a type. You can have different effect handlers, which is cool because then basically you're saying like, this is like an interface of the types of effects a system can, I don't know what you would say. The types of effects that can be executed, used, I don't know, something like this, right? Handle. And then you can have a different handler, right? That would do different stuff, right? So it's like in some ways also like an interface. So you can put in a different backend for it basically, right? I don't know. I have, like I said, effect TS for TypeScript on the library level. No, effect TS is like has a bunch of random stuff. They just like chose effects, I think. I mean, like it does have some concept of the same things, but yeah, I don't think that it's exactly the same. It does have like yield and some other stuff like that, but yeah, I don't think I don't know if they're that good of a comparison or not. I haven't played a lot with effect TS though, so I also don't really know. Feature of the language. Yes, this is a new feature that came out in OCaml 5. And it's been getting more and more development. Like this part here is this like matching is new in OCaml 5 too, I think. So it's cool because if you run a function, it could basically, we'll say throw some effects. That's not really how you'd want to say it, but like throw. I don't really know, right? Or it could return a value, right? So you can actually match on all those in the same match statement. You say LSB applies additional highlights done through tree sitter? No. It's called semantic highlights, and it just applies them, as in it sends a message that says, hey, I've got some additional highlights for this file. Wonder which language they got it from, the match. Are you trying to imply Rust or something, or what? Wait for the semester to finish so I can start learning OCaml. Let's go. That's actually not something C# tasks can do yet, I think. It's probably a bit dirtier, yeah. But probably like most of the regular cases that you would do it for. So, okay, so I'll give you an example that's really cool. Stream full of them right now. Make friends and connection. Do it with the intention of making friends connections. If you're really transactional about it, no, take you seriously. Yes, like coming into some place and just asking, hey, I have a startup idea, blah, blah, blah. That's like a little bit weird, but yeah, it's fine. Project Caprese for Scala does something similar, but more advanced. Oh, nice. Very cool. So like this library here, EIO, like Old MacDonald had a farm, EIEIO, that one. You can like make fibers and all these other things like this. At least, yeah. No, I don't think any of these are super good. Let me see if there's a good example in here of something that, oh yeah, here you go. Like this right here, like this buff read. This likely is not actually blocking in the same way. This is like an async await, but you don't have to write async and await, right? Because it's direct style. With some random off-topic comment, of course, Grumble, but I might just ban. No. Right, so it's like, so you have sort of this like standard in here. Dumb question, but why C is in Italy also? I guess, I don't know. I'd like to submit to Teach Combinator. Now we're talking. Does this make sense? Right, so it's like, because this is using effects, it basically like pauses this thread. I really don't know what the right word is. I have to do a little bit more reading. Like pauses this thread, something like this, right? And then resumes it later once it's done reading. Right? So it's not like a busy wait or anything, right? It just pauses and resumes itself later. But you don't know that from writing the code. You get to write direct style. So it's an async read, right? Without writing async and await. So you don't have to color your functions, for example, right? They're sort of like, they can do that by themselves. Yeah. Glad I'm in before TJ gets hired by Jane Street. Jane Street should just be hiring me to talk about OCaml, you know what I mean? Just a modest Jane Street salary would do plenty for me sitting at home in my basement, you know? The best video on delimited continuations. Oh, nice. I'll Ooh, I like that music. I do not like async await. Yeah, so that's why this part's nice. You don't have to do async await for this, right? And then what's cool is you can plug in different backends and stuff too, I'm pretty sure. So that's sort of what's going on. What does coloring mean? So like in JavaScript, right, you have to say whether a function's async or not. Right? And then you have to await a function. So that's sort of, there's a famous article called like, what color are your functions, red or blue? And so with this style, you don't have to say whether a function's async or not. You just get to write it and it can do async things because of effects. I don't get async at all. Whenever I see my eyes glaze over. Most of the time, async is basically just like this. Here, I'll show you. Oh no, JavaScript. Basically, it's just like this. Function, my thing, and then we say like A, B, C, and then callback, okay? And then it's like, do some stuff with A, B, C, and then you just do callback with some results here, okay? right? And then pretty much you just you say async function ABC, and then you do return result, right? Do stuff with ABC. So then in other, asyncified thing, then you have async, async function caller, right? It's just like const result is await a syncified thing 1 2 3. Yes, effects are lazy, which is also good. So then you have this. So like this is kind of like the same thing of just regular caller, where you would go my thing 1 2 3, and then you'd pass some other function here like result, like this or something. Why is it better than callbacks? Well, what if you want to do 3 of these? How many callbacks now are you going to have to put in this version? A lot. So that's why people do this. That's why people like async functions, right? But the thingy thing is that now you have this. Async await is just a monoid in the category of banter functors. True. So now in OCaml, you don't have to do this async versus not async. You can just go, you can just use something like EIO and you just write this and it's just async magically by effects. I know technically they're not monads because people got mad in the thread. I read through so much of that one thread where they were arguing about promises and it's not actually truly a monad. People were getting really mad. Everyone was arguing and it was hilarious. And I was agreeing with the functional bros though. I hate to say it, but I was agreeing with them. They were right. But what can you do? But I was also agreeing with the people like, shut up. We're just going to do resolve and reject. The end. You're like, okay, whatever. I don't care. I don't want to write JavaScript anyways, so it doesn't bother me. I like awaitables while waiting for the synchronous code to synchronously while wait. Yeah, it's sort of the paradox of the functional bro. They're right, but I want them to stop talking. That's why I pick not allowed to talk here. Read through the comments and wonder why, but also the entertainment. There were a lot of people that spent a lot of time typing things. Type. As long as you don't talk Haskell, you're clear. That was where they went wrong. Oh, so now we should be able to do statements. I want to do something like this. Let's go return inside if Lua. Let's go this. Local x is true. If x, then return inside end. Oh, nice. That's so cool. Let's do return outside if Lua. Local x is true. If not x, then return should not return, and return outside. Oh, we don't know how to do this? Parse error? Parse failed at offset 63. Syntax error. Go to 63. Program shouldn't program. Okay, so what if I remove this? Is it good now? It's the not x. Unhandled expression. Oh, we just haven't done not yet. Eval and not left. Oh, this should just be not expr. No, this is that. We don't need to do that. Eval not. Yeah, we'll just do this. And eval not env expr. Nice. Nice. Architectures or monads. Oh, nice. My brain exposed, so talk to you later. Hey, thanks, Rajan. Appreciate it. If it walks like a monad, talks like... Yeah, exactly. Have you seen the bug about Steam on Linux right now? RMFing the entire system of some... I haven't seen that, no. That's funny. Well, not super funny. It kind of sucks, but yeah. So our functional bros embodiment of the heartbreaking, the worst person you know, just made a great point. Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's true. It's true. Except a lot of them are nice. The problem is long GitHub issues, mostly. The problem is just GitHub discussions, mostly. Or like any online discourse. A lot of them I've found are very nice and willing to like talk to you and be friendly in like a one-on-one conversation. But they're just like, they can't let go of promises not being monads, for example, right? And so they're just gonna like, this just needs to be monads. It just needs to be monads, you know? No, we're talking about functional bros. Girls are nice. So are guys. They're a TL. What problem says OCaml is the best at tackling? Right now, it's one of the things it's really good at tackling is writing programming languages in. But they want to write Haskell, but force write JS work. That part is tough too. That part is tough. One sec. Linux Desktop 2025. It's the year of this. Most of them have really robust pattern matching. Yes. And then because they had lots of good sort of like language features to make other languages, they build things like Manir for OCaml. That makes it even easier to build languages in that thing. Advice on how to learn coding best. You got to try and build stuff or find stuff to help you build stuff. Hashtag add boot.dev. But you got to build stuff. It will be if Windows continues down the recall road. I think a lot of people don't care that Windows is going to do that. There probably will be more people who are willing to go out of their way to avoid it, but I think lots of people just don't care. Return outside if. So this should be return outside. But this will error because we haven't parsed this yet. We go back to breaks my heart. Yeah. Chunk program is stat. No, this should be program should be shouldn't a program just be a bunch of these? I think it should just be chunk. This will probably break a bunch of things, but it's fine. Parser, mock, ML. Type statement list, but it was expecting type block. Oh, right. This is a lie now. So this no longer should be this, but it should be chunk, I think, right? Is that what we called it? What did we call it in here? Program is a statement list. No, it should be a chunk. Block. It should just be one block. Okay, so we go to cases. So we should have print statements. All right, so parse here should return program is this in, And so then we're going to go program.statements. And that will work. The problem is we also want to do match that won't work though either, because this is a last statement, which is return. Okay. Eval bold until statements. Oh, this is actually just eval program, should just be eval block and program. Can I just do this? Oh, right. So then we got to do return values. Okay, here. Anything else is just okay. Value.nil. Okay, wonderful. Syntax error at 235. Syntax error. Okay, we'll figure that out in a second. What are you making? An interpreter for Lua in OCaml. My name is TJ. Oh, nice. What's up, Mercs? I'm doing great. What about you? How do you what do you use for the live updates, the red tests that appear in Vim? I heard of. Well, I'm just using. What, are you talking about these, or are you talking about my diagnostics? That's just LSP. Why OCaml, by the way? Because it's a beautiful language. That's fun and wonderful. Okay, so where did we error here? 235, a syntax error. 235. Remote. What do we have here? Okay, so that's not good. That's obviously not good. Print statements. Here, we should parse this, and then we get nothing. Oh, program. Okay. Wonderful. Now we're talking. We've got some errors here. Oh, that's just because a bunch of these are going to be shifted. Okay. We'll just do and promote this. And let's try running some tests again. We'll see where we're at. One people said wonderful. Exactly. It's great. Super stoked they finally got multi-core. Yeah, I think we'll probably do some more like OCaml, not just like interpreter stuff. But I just kind of wanted to try doing this, and so we're doing it. We'll see what happens. Does one not yearn to spawn and join one's hands manually? For some stuff, John, maybe it's good. Long writing greet checks the terminal output from the test you wrote and whatever OCaml used for tests. Yeah, that's called those are cram tests in OCaml. And they're quite cool. So let's go to our return.
Good luck on your date. I will. That doesn't even make any sense.
And let's go outside if. What was it? Outside? What do we call it again? Should not return. Last statement. So this should return outside, and it does. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's go to return outside of if. This one should say return does not return. Wonderful, that's great. Let's try and do one where we return inside else Lua. Just to make sure that we're handling this. Local x is 5. Whoops. If x greater than 10, then return oh no. Else if x less than 10, then return yeah. Else return oh no 2. And this was in return inside else. Yeah, beautiful. I mean, his old config body function display the param. Oh, yeah. That was from like code lenses. And you can do a lot of it now with inlay hints. I just usually don't have them on because I usually don't need them. As expressions, can't say no to that. True. You need to complain to your boss for not giving you Memorial Day off. True. True. Good point. Hey, what am I doing? Okay, cool. So that's all working awesome. We can also delete this, which is great because we don't need to handle this anymore. What up, MD? Yeah, so then now we have return at the top level. That's good because now we can just make we can check to make sure something returns the same value from a big block, which is great. Subscribe to tier 1. Hey, thank you. Appreciate it, MD. I don't know why anything uses anything besides S expressions. Problem solved decades ago. True. They are great. They're very nice. Okay, so now we have a separate problem. Now we need to make a fork of Neovan that uses Lua interpreter. It'd be so slow. Oh my goodness, it would be so slow. How do you turn on inlay hints? LSP inlay hints. I have oh, did I put it in just my key maps? I just have something that turns on the inlay hints or turns it off for the current buffer like this. So you just need to do this here, something like this. So we have a problem. Will we make it fast eventually? I'm not sure. Likely what we would do instead is we would try and build like a bytecode interpreter for it. Or some similar idea like that. And because I've never built one before, so that would be fun. What I don't really want to do, what doesn't seem fun for this night stream today, not sure. What doesn't seem that fun to do is just like spend a bunch of time making my Lua interpreter fast for something that is not really going to get used or is not really like useful to be fast. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like if we do it for something where, oh, you're just going to run some random small little function. It actually doesn't matter how fast it is. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it gets run once a second or something like this. It's actually fine. But if we're trying to do it where we're going to run like 1,000,000 of these or something, okay, then maybe I would come back to it. But I'm not really interested in just making it fast just for the fun. Right? When? Well, that's what I'm saying. We would have to learn. I would only do that if I was going to get to learn a lot of things from it. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I would have to sort of figure that out, because I've learned a lot of things already from this, like about OCaml and other things like this. OCamLua, so your interpreter is easier to optimize. That already exists. It's called Mirage OS. Have you finished your config? Yeah. I made a bunch of videos about it, Adsham. Okay. It's actually awesome. It's super cool. It would be fun to try and do something with Mirage OS maybe too. Is that project open source? Which project? Mirage OS? Yeah. I mean, you can just go read about it. They've got a bunch of cool stuff. It's very cool. And the interpreter you're working on. Oh, yeah, it is. Malua, right here. Malua. All right, so the thing that we have right now that's a problem. Hey, what do you think about Moonlander keyboard? It's okay. I had Ergodox CZ for a long time. I really like keyboards with concavity though. Caramel, the like OCaml to beam thing that Leo was making a while ago. Why the need for the neckbeard image? Malua. I've heard of it. I didn't really look into it at all. I'm more interested in Riot. You know, Leandro's new project, but yeah. Okay. Riot ML. There we go. You were right. It is Riot ML. It's taking a lot of ideas from Beam and trying them out in OCaml with OCaml 5 effects, basically. So like, you know, doing message passing these between places, spawn, receive, this kind of idea. But he's too busy working on Dune. You know? Which is a step along the way for Riot. That is kind of the nice thing. You know? Like every time Leo's making OCaml a little bit better, Riot gets a little bit better on accident. You know? So we're still on the right track. Okay, so here's my main problem that I've got right now. Functions should definitely take an environment. And environments, though, the problem is I want to use values inside of them. But these, I already have way too many recursive, stupid recursive things inside of here. Would you say 2 years without a raise is enough time to leave a company? If you can find something else that's better, then probably, yeah. Have you tried Mojo? I haven't tried Mojo, no. I mean, it kind of depends on a lot of stuff, but it would make me question a lot of things, yes. It would make me question a lot of things. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me think for a second. Shouldn't this just work for like show like this?
Hello. Hey, oh, ketchup aquí. Sí, sí.
Oh, this will change. Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Pretty like recursion, so I put some recursion in your recursion. Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, minions. Like, it seems more like they're telling you that they don't care about your work, which is, so that part's kind of what makes me a little bit nervous, you know what I mean? Bend has really some interesting ideas. It would be fun to try out Bend sometime. So, okay, so my problem is a Lua function, it really needs to take an environment here. The 2 minutes that I spent reading about it seems very cool. That's all. OCaml my Lua or Lua my camel? Why not both, you know? In a sense. So one trick we could probably do is we could say this goes like this, right? Oh, right, because this is saying... Struct do not match. Oh, right. So we really don't want this. We want to go... Values do not match. What does this say that it is? Is it not right? Signature mismatch. Oh, right. And we need to do, yeah, compare as well. Okay, so now we need to go to values. And we go here and we'll say A, and then we'll say A like this. Oh, that's pretty annoying. I don't know if this is a good idea. We'll just commit this quick in case I want to roll back. Makes $5 a month. So doing a lot of months banking on that makes a lot of money. So maybe it was work raises. Yeah. Yeah, that's tough, Ryan. I've literally not seen your VOD on that yet. What are you talking about? Shrajama? Followed. Thanks, Gamerhouse. Just curious, how much money do you make on Twitch on average? We don't answer questions about money because that's weird. Okay, so do we have printer? Is that what it's called again? Printer? Type A, type A. Yeah, so that's... Oh, that part's super annoying. Man, I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. I think we got to go back. No, we'll go to here, right? Back to compiling, I think, right? Okay, great. Okay. About tree fitting. Yeah, exactly. Maybe like 25 a month. There. Yeah, exactly, Ryan. See, it's like kind of like generics, Dorita. Hello, what's up, Caitlin? Not bad. I'm just curious because I'd like to start streaming my free time. Don't care about money. Well, streaming is my full-time job, so it's like a little bit different, maybe. Coding and comp over virtual text. I hate virtual text for like completion, AI completion assistant things. I'm doing great. What about you? Yeah, true, Calder. Isn't coffee your full-time job by now? No, still waiting for Adam. Happy Memorial Day. Hey, thanks, Play. Doing not so great right now, though. What? Okay, so my main problem here is I either need to... Man. Because, like, an environment... I guess environment could have name T, value T. Do we need to... Let's think about this. can this have this, or we say this, and this is so we have name lookup here. Name lookup. We do locals. I'm gonna start drinking coffee when you guys decide to sell Europe. Oh, nice, very cool. Yeah, we're gonna try and do some soon. Because this part is where we could have, we actually don't care. This is going to be whatever the type is, right? So it's like, okay, so what if we do this, right? We say value. Let's say value. Like this, right? And then we say that this is value, and we go value here, like this. And this is value t option, okay? And then here, we don't need to do show. Type formatter. Oops. So what this is expecting is, this will mess up a lot of stuff. Printer. What did we do before? Float utils, Lua print. Let's try this. Okay, so we've got this kind of idea here. It's all about getting an understanding. True, you need to talk to your manager and let them know. But like before you do that, you might want to just like check on some things, you know, beforehand. All right, cool. Like maybe see if you have other options, things like this. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if that's what you were going for, Bahai, but yeah. Okay, I'm going all day, all night. Yeah, we've got about 5 more minutes and then I gotta go. Okay, so this worked so far. So do we have any value t inside of here? We don't yet, right? Okay, wonderful. So then this environment here, we can just go t default, right? So we could just go default value like this, right? That seems fine. Environment dot create. So this all happens in eval. Great, nice. So then this, we go to all, we can just go here and we say default value nil. Type this parent. Oh, right. We should say default. Wonderful. Then we go back to eval and let's go environment. Oops. Create is create env. And let's go let create env Parent. Environment. Create. Default. No, parent. Ooh, now we're talking, now we're talking. We go back to value. So now it should be that in environment, we don't depend on value at all. Oh, now we're talking, now we're talking. Okay, led by Bauman and help out Europa. Okay, so we go here quick. We're gonna try and go here quick, end, or function. This should have an environment, which should be a value t, environment t. And then this should be environment, value t, environment t. I might be being a nerd. What? Maybe we should do module hash table is standard lib hash table. Because what did we do before for this? Standard lib dot hash. Is that not what we did? What did we do other times? Open. Do we need this maybe? Module int. What? Oh, we don't need this. We just need to say hash table create with an int, which is the size, I guess. 0? I don't know. Hash table add. Find. Bind. A option. This expression type a option. T default. It should not have. What does it think that this is? Find should take T local's name, T parent. So what am I doing wrong here? T default. This should be returning A. Oops. Some name. How can that be? Find returns the current binding. Oh. Find opt, right, whoops. We did the same thing earlier. I forgot about that. Okay, we just won't use core in this one. Utils. Value, oh chat, I'm gonna be so late, shoot. I gotta go. Oh, I really gotta go. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble. Teacher markers on 24/7 or locally? No, no, no. I usually turn it off when stream's off. This should have a new environment, the same environment. Probably should be the same environment. I don't know if that's right or not. We'll have to figure that part out. All right. I just want to see if I can get this to work before I have to go. I just got to do 1 or 2 more things quick. What? What does bind take? Oh, let's go. Oh, it feels good, dude. Yeah, that's running all the tests as well. So easy. So easy. Okay, I gotta go. Just watch the next video.